Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Miyagi Got Kicks, and today we're going to be doing the top 7 best sneaker pickups that I did in 2020. And yeah, I narrowed it down to 7 because 7 being the lucky number 7. I just narrowed it down to 7 sneakers. And for this video, I did not want to show you guys two of the same shoes in different colorways. I did wanted to narrow it down to one silhouette, one colorway. So it's really hard for me to choose, but I ended up choosing my 7 best sneakers that I picked up in 2020, and I'm super excited to show you guys this video. It's very, very highly anticipated. All of my friends wanted me to do it, and yeah, today I'm going to be bringing you guys this video. But before we get into the video, I just want to say that 2020 did really bring us a lot of really, really horrible deaths this year during the coronavirus. And I just want to say my prayers go out to the families that were lost this year because of the coronavirus, and just my prayers go out to you guys, and my love just go out to you guys. And I'm just sorry that you had to go through so many losses this year. And hopefully 2021 brings us more peace and more love, and hopefully we could fight this battle of COVID-19. And yeah, just like I said before, my prayer just go out to you guys. And I also want to just give my love and thanks to all of my friends and family that just stuck by me with this YouTube channel, giving me the courage, giving me the confidence just to do these videos. And I can't thank them enough for it. So thank you, Gio, thank you, Rob, Madeline, Jennifer, Ashley, ladies as well, Kevin, Mikey, Anai, Jalissa, Holmes, Jordan. I have a whole bunch of friends that just love what I do, and they just give me the courage, just to strive and do better. And every day they always texting me like, "Yo, man, when you gonna do your next video? I'm super excited. I can't wait till I see your next video." So I'm just really, really thankful that that they stuck by me and just give me the courage and confidence. And I also want to give a shout out to my mom and dad as well, because I usually don't get that kind of confidence talk from my moms, but for this time around, she really did like boost up my confidence and say, "Hey, man, I just love what you're doing, son, and yeah, just keep doing what you're doing." And my father as well. So I just can't thank you guys enough for just showing so much love and support for my YouTube channel. So thank you guys. So let's hop into this video. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Miyagi Got Kicks. I know that was a long intro, but for me, I just love showing love to everybody that supports me and loves me a lot. But enough about that, though. Today we are going to be doing the top 7 best sneaker pickups that I did in 2020. As you can see by the table, I have here 7 shoes that I want to show you guys, like my best shoes that I ever picked up in 2020. And yeah, these sneakers to me aren't near and dear to my heart. And some sneakers out here are holy grails, so I'm definitely going to show you guys that. But overall, though, the shoes that I picked, I definitely love them a lot, and I'm definitely excited that I have them and I own them. And yeah, I'm definitely not going to put all of the shoes in order. I'm definitely not going to do like a what's my favorite from 1 to 7. I'm just going to show you guys the shoes. And so let's hop into the video. So for the first pair that I copped, this is an Air Force One box. And I did mention before that I did not like low sneakers sometimes, and these Air Force Ones, I did wear them, and they are uncomfortable sometimes, like here and there for me. I'm just getting used to them. But these Air Force Ones, I'm super excited that I got this shoe. I actually won this shoe on the sneakers app. So let me flip this lid and show you guys the first shoe that I copped this year in 2020. It is the Air Force One orange skeleton. Yes, I love this shoe. I really settled for this shoe just because the other 2 pairs, it was just so dull to me, seeing all white Air Force One and all black Air Force One with a skeleton print on the side and with a glow in the dark sole. It's just that it was just so plain to me. It's just like the Supreme, how they did the Supreme Air Force Ones with the black and white shoes. Like it's nothing different. Like it looks different, but everybody knows like the colorway was like it's just in the black Air Force One and the white Air Force One. But this to me is super, super, super different. Like it's totally different. There is no all orange Air Force One out there. So this is totally new for Nike, and it was totally new for the Air Force One as well. And for me, this is a great, 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 phenomenal shoe. I do love the sole of the shoe. The sole of the shoe actually goes in the dark, And a lot of people ask me, how do you get the Air Force One orange skeleton to glow like really, really bright? And the concept is simple. All you have to do is literally just shine the sole in like a light bulb or light, and just cut off the light, and then the sole is just gonna brighten. It's just gonna be like a really, really bright, bright, bright green. And yeah, overall, this is a great, great, great shoe. I love the shoe a lot. And yeah, like I mentioned before, I ended up copying the shoe on the sneakers app. And yeah, I just love the shoe a lot. I did wear it, and this shoe I think came out, I think it was October 25th, I think it was, like somewhere almost near close to Halloween. This shoe release, I think this was the final release before they did the Halloween theme shoes. I think they did the Air Max 97s with like the goo. It's like purple with the goo, and then they did like a Dracula pair. I don't know the name of that shoe, but they did like a Dracula pair too as well. So they did like this whole Halloween theme sneaker release around October of 2020, and this was one of the shoes that released alongside that pair, but it didn't release all together. This was the last shoe that released, and overall it's a great shoe, and I'm super excited for what they bring in 2021. They're actually going to release two of this exact same shoe, but they're actually going to release a purple pair, and they're also going to release like a Volt light green pair. So I'm super excited for both shoes. I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on both shoes. So shout out to Nike, and shout out to the Air Force Ones for doing a dope shoe. So this is the first shoe that I caught this year. So this is number one, and hopefully, let me see if I can find a spot to put it in. So that's number one. This table's going to get really full with a whole bunch of sneakers. So coming in at number two, we have, oh man, this is why I like doing this video, because I don't know, sometimes I don't know, because all of the boxes look the same, so sometimes I don't know what's in this box. But we do have a holy grail that I caught this year. So this is the not the Air Max, this is the Air More Up Tempo. Everybody likes to call this the Scottie Pippen. So this is the Scottie Pippen Olympic More Up Tempo. And yes, this is a shoe that I copped this year. And the way this shoe came about was that this shoe actually came out, sorry about that. This shoe actually came out during the Last Dance documentary that Michael Jordan did. It actually was a shot drop on the sneakers app. And yeah, I ended up finding the shoe at Jimmy Jazz. I got the shoes in a size 8, because I am a size 8.5, 9. I did want to get an 8.5, but I did try on the shoe in a size 8, and it fit me well. So I was super excited that I actually got the shoe and my size. So because it was pretty hard to find. When they did the sock drop, it sold out instantly, and then they did like a general release I think a week after, and I was just on the hunt for the shoe and I couldn't find it. So I think when I find it, Jimmy Jazz had restocked them because they didn't sell at another Jimmy Jazz, so they ended up shipping those shoes to the Jimmy Jazz that I bought them at. And yeah, I ended up finding them, copying them, and then yeah, and this is actually one of my holy grails of all time. Like, this is actually in my top 5 best Nike shoes to ever own. Like, I'm definitely gonna do that list because I do own a couple of pairs of my top 5 favorite Nike shoes. So this is actually one of them in my top 5. I do love the shoe a lot. The colorway is dope, and just seeing this huge air on both sides of the shoe is just amazing. Scottie Pippen did a great job with the shoe. And I'm actually on the hunt for the black and white pair. I did see it on shelves, and I'm just waiting for that shoe to go on sale before I cop it. So, I'm definitely going to end up copying that pair. That is a classic colorway too, by the way. But this shoe to me is just one. It just stands out to me a lot. The colorway is dope, and I'm definitely going to wear it more. I didn't wear it. It's that stock still. I'm actually waiting for 2021 summer to bring these out. But yeah, overall it is a great shoe. So shout out to Scottie Pippen, shout out to Michael Jordan, and shout out to the Last Dance documentary. If you did not see that documentary, it's pretty old now, but if you haven't seen it, it's a dope documentary, man. It's just a dope documentary about the Chicago Bulls and how they went on the 8 championship run. And yeah, it's a dope documentary. So here is the Scottie Pippen Air More Up Tempo. So that is the second shoe, that I copped this year. So let's go into the big, tall, pop. Yeah, by the way, I do want to mention that some of the shoes that you see on the table, I already did a sneaker review on. So, if you see a shoe here that I did a sneaker review on already, just hit that, just go to that video and just watch it, just give that video, a couple of comments and a couple of likes and a couple of views as well. So, coming in at number 3 though, I have an Air Jordan 1 box. And also I want to mention, by the way, that this is not in order. I'm not doing the, from 1 to 7. This is all random because that's how I, scripted this video when I wanted to do it. I actually want to do it at random, just so I can get the feel of, just loving all of my shoes, just loving all of my sneakers, giving them the same love. It's no greater than, less than. All of my shoes that you see on this table now, I just love them a lot. So, coming in at number 3 though, I have the Air Jordan 1 Biohacks. So this is another, Jordan that I copped this year in 2020. And overall, I did do a video on this shoe already. And, like I mentioned in my last video, the reason why I like this Air Jordan 1 so much is because the colors don't match, but they really do match. Like I mentioned that in my last video, that the craftsmanship and the creativity of this shoe is just amazing to me, and I do like it a lot. The colors are bright. I love bright colors on the shoe. When it comes to the tongue, orange tongue, there's pink, the Vogue green under the wings, and overall this is just a colorful shoe. And overall it is a great shoe to own, and I'm super excited that I have this shoe. And overall it's a great shoe, and hopefully we get more shoes like this on the way. We actually do have an Air Jordan 1 that's actually releasing, I think it's a week from now, which is, I think they call it the Air Jordan 1 Black Volt or Volt Green or something like that, where the tongue on the shoe is actually backwards, and the wings logo is like a Volt Green, and the rest is like a orange or black. I think I gotta look at images again, but I know that shoe is coming out like next week. And I'm pretty excited about that shoe. I may go for it. Hopefully, I win on the sneakers app, but if I do end up winning, that's a shoe that I'm definitely going to do a review on if I do win. So overall, this is the Air Jordan 1 Biohacks, and overall, great shoe, great craftsmanship, great creativity, and shout out to Jordan Brand for just doing the dope shoes. So, that's coming in at number 3. So let me put this here. Like I said, this table is going to get really, really crowded because, I do want to, show all the shoes off on the table. So coming in at number 4, everybody knows this box. This box to me, when I saw this shoe release, I was like, man, I have to have it. Shout out to Lace Up, by the way. They're the one that gave me this shoe. I ended up seeing it there. They actually posted it on the Instagram, and I saw it, and I said, yo, what? I said, yo, I'm going to take a lunch break. Went straight to Lace Up, caught me the shoe because before everybody else gets there. But this is actually my second holy grail. This is actually in my top 5 favorite Nike shoes of all time. And everybody knows when you see this classic box, everybody knows what's in here, Definitely just flip the lid and just show you guys this amazing shoe. So flip this lid open and show you guys. So here I have, the old classic stuff, but here I have the Air Max 90, sorry about that, the Air Max 90 infrared, or they like to call it the Air Max 3 radiant red, but everybody knows this as the Air Max 90 infrared. And man, oh man, this is an amazing shoe. I think the last time I actually seen this shoe actually be retro was back in 2015, and I think I just started a brand new job, and I couldn't cop the shoe, so I had to wait 5 years for Nike to actually re-release this shoe. So overall, Nike brought it back out for 2020. It was rumored that it was supposed to be released on Air Max Day, but the shoe that actually released on Air Max Day was the Air Max 90 reverse duck camo. The shoe I do have, I actually own all 3 duck camo pairs, but I was just waiting on the shoe to release, man. When I saw the shoe, they said that they was going to announce it during holiday 2020. At the time when I saw like rumors and like images of the shoe, they said that they was going to release holiday 2020, and they end up coming out in holiday 2020. I think they released, sometime during, beginning of November, I believe. I think they released, or I think beginning of December, like ending of November, beginning of December, I believe. But don't quote me on that because I really don't know the release date. All I know is Laced Up posted them and I copped them, So Overall, though, it is a great shoe. I love this shoe, and like I mentioned before, some shoes on this table are dead stock. Majority of them, not all of them, but this shoe to me is just a super, super, super dope shoe, and I love it a lot. And I'm definitely going to bring it out for the summertime. And just, oh my God, the Air Max 90 being so comfortable on your feet. Oh my God, I'm just gonna wear the hell out this shoe, man. I just love this shoe a lot. And yeah, overall, it's just a great shoe. I love it a lot. Shout out to Nike for just bringing me my one of my holy grails. Two of my holy grails, by the way. These are two of my holy grails right here. But this one to me, just man, I just love the fact that I own this shoe, even though it is a retro. You know, I just love it a lot, man. It's a great shoe. And yeah, overall, dope colorway. That red on the shoe, just amazing, man. Just an amazing shoe. So. Overall, great shoe. This is it at number 4. And yeah, we're gonna continue on. We're just gonna continue on. Air Max 90 Radiant Red. Damn, I can't stop looking at the shoes. I can't wait. I can't wait till I read this shoe. So coming in at number 5. Is it 5? Yeah, it is 5. So coming in at number 5, we have here. Quick little story about this shoe. Gio wants to buy this shoe for me. My older brother Gio, who happens to be the photographer for my Miyagi Guys Kicks page. So if you want to follow him, you can follow him at You Seen That. And he also has a YouTube channel as at You Seen That as well. His Instagram, his photos page, and his YouTube channel are the same name. And if you want to follow like his main page, is UJ, but there's the letter zero. Sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. The letter 0 is actually a number 0. So that's his main page, UJ, and his photography page is You Seen That. So he is actually the photographer who took all of the sneaker pics for Miyagi Got Kicks, and we have a lot of stuff in the works right now. He's just trying to stay safe during the COVID-19 pandemic, but we do have a lot of things in the works for 2021. So just stay tuned for that. The Miyagi Got Kicks page is gonna blow up really soon. So just follow him and just keep up with him. And yeah, he has a lot of motivational speaking, a whole lot of just a whole lot of motivational speaking and confidence and courage to bring you guys up in the world, and just his photography page is just amazing, so shout out to Gio. But the story is he wants to buy this shoe for me. Everybody know what this shoe is. Everybody know what's inside this box. He wants to buy this shoe for me. And I keep telling him I don't sell shoes that I like, and I love this shoe. And the last time they actually released this shoe was back in 2006 or 2003. Don't quote me on that. I know it was like early 2000s, mid 2000s when I first saw this shoe. And when I first saw this shoe, I was really hyped that I had it in hand, but my mom didn't want to buy it for me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it was too expensive at the time. I don't know how much Jordan 4s went for. I was just a kid. I didn't know about any type of money. But, I remember holding this shoe in hand, and it was an amazing shoe. So, shout out to Jordan Brand for actually re-releasing this shoe in 2020. I think they released in February of 2020, like mid-February, ending of February, I think they released this shoe. And yeah, overall, it's a great shoe, and I love it a lot. And let's flip this lid open and show you guys. So here I have the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. So this is the 2020 release of the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. And yeah, this is coming in at number 5. And yeah, overall, it's a great shoe. And the only downside to the shoe is that the shoe gets really ashy at times. Like I really have to hit the lint roller on the shoe a lot. And yeah, overall it's a great shoe. Not just a basic colorway. It's a triple black Air Jordan 4. Nothing too crazy. And I did wear this shoe. And when I first laced these shoes up, I was like, man, I can't believe I own this shoe. After so many years of just holding back this shoe, Jordan Brand actually brought it to us, and I'm super excited that I actually own this shoe, and it's an amazing shoe. And yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite Jordan 4s. Like if I had to pick maybe like a top 5 favorite Air Jordan 4, this is definitely in my top 5. I do love this shoe, even though it's a simple basic colorway. It's just that the material, not the material, but just the simple the colorway of the shoes is amazing, and the Jumpman being in that shiny black is just an overall great shoe. And the Air Jordan 4s look gorgeous on my feet, by the way. It's been a while since I owned the Air Jordan 4, but the last Air Jordan 4 that I bought actually in I think it was 2019 they released, or 2020, was the Cool Gray 4s. That was the first Air Jordan 4 that I caught before, I had an Air Jordan 4 like prior to me copying the Air Jordan 4 Cool Grades, I haven't owned an Air Jordan 4 in a while. So that was the first time ever that I was able to copy an Air Jordan 4 and try them on. And yeah, they look fantastic on my feet. So shout out to Jordan Brand for doing a dope shoe. And hopefully we get them Black Cat, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats. That's another shoe that I'm actually looking forward to. Hopefully that release next year. And yeah, overall, this is the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. And FYI, by the way, and FYI, I'm not going to sell this shoe to Gio. Never in my life. Even though he's my older brother and I love him, I won't sell him this shoe. I will actually try to see if I could get him a pair in his size, but not this pair. This is my pair. I love this pair. So that's the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. And coming in at number 6 is, oh wow, this is actually a shoe that I just caught recently actually. So here I have the I think they call these the Air Max 2s. Yeah, the Air Max 2 Charles Barkley 94. So this is Charles Barkley's, I think, not first signature shoe. I think it's the second signature shoe. And yeah, it's supposed to inspire him playing for, I think, the Phoenix Suns. And yeah, when I first saw this shoe released, this shoe actually didn't release. Well, when the shoe released the first time, actually what happened is, I know the camera's getting crazy because I have a whole bunch of shoes here, but don't worry, I'm still here. I'm not getting lost in these sneakers. I'm still here. But overall, how this shoe came about and how it released was that when it first dropped, it sold out instantly. And I think a couple months after, they actually restocked the shoe again, and they kept on restocking it. Like, you keep bringing it back like every 3 months after that. So I actually caught it on the restock, So when the shoe first came out, they were going for like tremendous amount of money. I think it was like almost $350 to $400. I'm like, oh no. I said, I'm definitely not going to pay that type of resale price for these. No, I'm definitely just going to wait for the shoe to actually, restock, so I could see if I could grab me a pair. And I actually ended up seeing this shoe and Lace Up actually. So shout out to Lace Up. They actually showed me majority of these shoes actually, if I'm not mistaken. They sold these to me. The Air Jordan 4 Black Cat, the Air Max 90s, and this pair, the Charles Barkley's. And overall, when I actually saw them posted on Instagram, I said, you know what, let me grab them. And yeah, overall, it's a dope shoe. Shout out to Charles Barkley for just doing a great shoe. And I just love the fact that 2020 brought us a lot of classic shoes. They actually brought us back a lot of classics like, the 90s, the up-tempos, the Black Cat 4s, and these, So overall, hopefully 2021 brings us more classics. But this is a classic shoe. This is actually like one of the most top favorite colorways of the Charles Barkley's. And yeah, overall, I just love the shoe a lot. That purple, just this purple on the shoe is just so much. The hint of purple on the shoe is just what makes the shoe pop. And I think these little circles around the shoe is 3M. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't take a picture with the shoe with flash on. And yeah, that's stock, by the way, because it's cold out here, it's winter time. So I'm definitely just going to bring these shoes out in the summertime. Majority of all these shoes I'm going to bring out in the summertime because I ended up copying these shoes in the wintertime, and I definitely don't want to mess up my shoes in the rain or snow. But overall, this is the Air Max 2 CB94. If I'm not mistaken, yes, that's what that is. So yeah, shout out to Nike and shout out to Charles Barkley for doing a dope shoe. So that is number 6. And we're down to the last shoe. Like I mentioned before, I'm not getting lost here. I'm still here. I know the video looks crazy, but I definitely had the intentions of showing these shoes like this so you guys can just see it in their overall form and everything with the box and everything. So, overall, great shoes. I love that fact that I own this collection. I'm definitely going to do the same thing for 2021 if 2021 brings me any luck. So coming to the last and final shoe, I did do a review on this shoe, is the LeBron 7. The LeBron 7 Media Day. The Media Day LeBron 7. Yes, I did do a video on this shoe already. And hopefully, I could... Man, I don't know where to put this box, but I'm just going to put it back here and see if I could... Maybe you guys could see it like this in the video. But overall, this is the LeBron 7 Media Day. And like I mentioned before when I did do the video on this shoe, this is by far the best Nike shoe to ever release this year, in my opinion. Like, forget all the, well, we do got the Air Max 90s here, but I'll put these over these LeBrons. But I would say it's not the. I'm gonna say this. This is the best new version of a Nike shoe to ever release this year. To me, this is the best retro Nike shoe to ever release this year. So we're gonna say it like that. So give them their own lane. So this is actually LeBron's. Like, this is a whole new colorway. This is a whole new colorway for LeBron. This is not a retro. It is a retro model, but the colorway is different. And damn, these are dirty. I definitely got it. That's why I don't like white. These shoes are really dirty. I definitely gotta hit crap on these, or actually in the comment section below, give me like some good cleaning products for sneakers, because I've been using Crep, and sometimes Crep don't work sometimes. Maybe I need something else. I hear Rejuvenator, it's a really, really good company. I might try them out real soon. And yeah, overall, I never owned Rejuvenator, by the way, but if you, I'm definitely just gonna, see what's your guys' opinion on a good shoe cleaner. But for now, I'm definitely just gonna try, Rejuvenator. Maybe I can buy something to clean the shoes up. But overall, though, this to me happens to be the best Laker colorway for LeBron James. Like, his sneakers is. This sneaker in particular screams Lakers. I mentioned that in the last video when I did them. And yeah, overall, it's a great shoe. And yeah, just the overall design of the shoe is just amazing. How they did one shoe which is purple, and then one shoe which is yellow. Yeah, how this shoe came about was that LeBron James actually introduced this shoe on Media Day when he signed with the Los Angeles Lakers for the first time. I think it was his first year. And he introduced the shoe, and overall, it just took the internet by storm. And I just love the shoe overall. And I actually struck out on the LeBron 8 Lakers that released today. And yeah, overall, I'm definitely on the hunt for that shoe. I'm definitely just going to wait to see if StockX could lower the price on that LeBron 8 and just cop it on StockX. Shout out to StockX, by the way. It's a really dope site and dope app to cop shoes from. But yeah, I'm definitely just gonna wait to see if StockX could bring out the price of the LeBron 8 and definitely get that shoe, because that's a good shoe too, by the way. I definitely struck out on that one, took an L on that one, but I'm glad that I had these though. These LeBron 7s are pretty dope, and it's actually my first pair of LeBron 7s. I never owned a pair of LeBron 7s. I do own other silhouettes, but I own some of his newer silhouettes. This is actually more of a classic silhouette, in my opinion, because when this shoe came out, I was a kid in elementary school, I think these shoes released when I was like starting high school, or I was still in junior high school. I think I was like in seventh or eighth grade when LeBron, I think, introduced the shoe. I know I was young though at the time, but overall though, I'm glad that I own this shoe, and it's a dope shoe. So shout out to LeBron, and shout out to Nike for doing a dope shoe, and hopefully, we get more LeBrons this year, more retros of LeBrons. Actually, I'm waiting to see if LeBron James is actually going to do the Crisis King LeBron 7, the burgundy with white and the gold. I definitely want to see that shoe release, because I'm hearing that LeBron James is actually going to release some of his Irish colorways, his PEs to the world. But they're actually the PEs of the LeBrons that rumored to release are going to be like how they do the Air Jordans, like the Jordans nowadays, how they do the PEs, but they do it in the colorways of the shoe. They never throw on the school or anything on it. So, shout out to LeBron, and hopefully, the rumors are true of the high school PEs that releasing for LeBron, and hopefully I can get my hands on those. But overall, it's a great shoe. Shout out to LeBron once again, and shout out to Nike for doing a dope shoes. So yeah, overall, this is the top 7 best sneakers that I picked up in 2020, and I'm super excited that I own all of these 7 shoes. 2020 did bring me a lot of luck this year, and hopefully 2021 brings me more luck, because 2021 has a lot in store for us when it comes to sneakers. And I'm definitely just going to keep this as a segment, so next year I will do a top 7 best 2021 sneaker pickups that I did. And like I mentioned before, hopefully I just get lucky, because I do want to own a Nike SB, because all of the Nike SBs that released this year, even like the regular colorways I struck out on, so I'm praying, to God that, he gives me a pair of Nike SBs so I can, own it in my collection, because right now the resale price for a lot of Nike SBs is just too high for me. I definitely just want to cop a pair for retail. But, like I mentioned before, hopefully 2021 brings me luck. So that's overall though my top 7 best sneakers. Top 7 best sneaker pickups in 2020. Also, leave your comments in the bottom section of this video on which pair on this table is your favorite, and also leave me your top 7 best 2020 sneaker picks up that you did this year. Overall, your likes and comments are greatly appreciated on my channel, and I can't thank you guys enough for just stopping by and just talking sneakers with me. And I'll definitely check you guys on the next video. Peace.